Factions on this server are called organizations, and few organizations have called themselves empires. But when players on the server hear the word empire, their mind only goes to this one empire. This is the BRINISH Empire. The BRINISH Empire controls the most amount of territory on the server and is the second most active organization. What you see here is only a small part of their main base, and they also control many colonies throughout the world. Let's get right into the thick of it. At number 10, the first secret of the BRINISH Empire is that it was created by a player named Bone2527. So first, the server was created on March 12th, 2024. Bone joined the server on March 15th. And in April 10th, the BRINISH Empire is created. They form an alliance with the Puppy Girl Republic, Sakura, Wedgwood, and Verdunvale, and the Fox Girl Commune. The flag at the top is the BRINISH Empire's flag. The flag to the left is Sakura, the flag in the middle is the Puppy Girl Republic, and the flag to the right is Verdunvale. At number 9, another secret of the BRINISH Empire is just how much land they own. Now, in their main base, they have a map right here which shows how much land they control just around their main base area. And so here we can see main base's massive farms. We can see a research facility area. We can see battlements. We can even see one of the BRINISH Empire's submarines, which patrols the seas on the server. Over here, we see the BRINISH Empire's sculptures, which I will show later. And also, we see that they own Wedgwood. But this is just for their main base area. Actually, show you. We walk all the way over here, go down these stairs. This room not only documents the history of the BRINISH Empire up to October of last year, also has maps that show everywhere the BRINISH Empire has their naval fleet and colonies. Here's another one of their sculptures, another map of their main base. I believe this one is more up to date. And that just goes to show how much territory this one empire controls. And so for the 8th secret of the BRINISH Empire is that did you know that you could reach the BRINISH Empire using the public transportation system? So if you watched my last video, I've shown you one way to get there. Let me show you the other way to get there. And this route will instead use the Great Northern Rail. Gotta keep going northward. Get off at this station, which has not been fully furnished yet. Go down this way. Now you've transferred to the Great Northern Rail. Now this rail terminates at Ice Spikes Village, but that's too far north. Right now, we're just trying to get to the British Empire. So a little bit about the Great Northern Rail is that this rail connects nearly all major settlements that are in the north and is pretty much the fastest way to go northwards. See some builds to the side. That was a great view, by the way. You get to see so many builds. I remember almost nuking that build. But that's a video for another day. Keep going. The other builds. There you go. That's the British Empire's blimp, and here we are at the British Empire Station. If you'd like to head to their main base, what you do is go up these stairs and take this way. It should lead you all the way back. And for the seventh secret of the British Empire, you might be wondering, hey Pointed, why are you in the third floor of the Castleberry's railroad station? And to that I say, well, for the seventh secret of the British Empire, did you know that the Castleberry district is actually a district of the British Empire? You see, this district is actually was actually planned to be the British Empire's administration district. As you can see, this is the Foreign Office building, which is filled with my jump height horses that can jump. Oh, no saddles. I believe these are the ones that can jump really high. Over here, we have the War Office, which has the not so high jumpers. But let me just show you the upstairs because there's something pretty cool. Ignore that hole. Big map. A part of the British Empire's naval fleet. And then another map, which shows off. I'm not too sure where this is. It might be a place where the British Empire might be planning an attack. So get leaked, bozo. Okay. Actually, let's check the buildings of everywhere here. This is their foreign office, which I talked about. And on the second floor of this building, you can just find a very nice meeting room. I really like meeting rooms that come with windows, and yeah, it'd be cool to have a meeting here someday. Alright, now let's check. So this building over here is the Colonial Office, which I reckon governs all the colonial duties of the Empire. On the second floor, we can find maps of the British Empire's colonies. Heraclea. Interesting, I never heard of that place. This is Arctia and Peron, or this is the Cretia compass. Liminaria. Very interesting. Perhaps in a video I'll show all of those off. Over here we have the Arasaka, well, this is where Arasaka keeps some slow-moving speed horses. But this is the British Empire's home office, where it has a little speech area. So yeah, this is the seventh secret of the British Empire, is that Canterbury is a district of the British Empire, and not just a Arasaka stables. And for the sixth secret of the British Empire, that did you know that they have a McDonald's play structure? That's right. And in order to access this play structure, you should enter through his window. Climb up these ladders. And then here you go. Now you're in the McDonald's play structure. I'll just show you around because it's very... Now, I'm not even sure when, why, or I'm not sure why or when this was built, but I mean it was, and it's kind of fun to explore because there's a lot to do here. Like imagine a game of tag up here. It'd go kind of crazy. Ignore that person in chat, by the way. Wait, let's get to the very top. And I believe you can also actually access a route to one of the British Empire's colonies by playing up on the play structure. It's also very easy to get lost trying to figure out the right way to get down without just falling. I'm going the right way. I'm trying to get there. Alright, this way. Oh! Then it's down here. And then it's, oh, down these stairs, and yep. It'll take you to this rail line. Where it goes, I have no idea. But, I guess I'll show that, in the next secret. And for the fifth secret, I'll be taking this railroad. Because not even I know what's down here. But in actuality, I'm here to talk about, or to show off these sculptures that the British Empire has made throughout their time on the server. Oh, and I guess... Ah! No. I'll talk about this later? I don't know. As you can see, a lot of cool shapes and ideas with these sculptures. Pyramids, kind of, I don't know what this shape is called. You can see that special cube over there, more pyramid, really tall spire, another pyramid, an interesting spire, whatever this is, another cube over here. I don't think that's a part of it, but this pyramid, more pyramids on the ground over here, gigantic pyramid over here, Now, why did Bone build these? I have no idea. They look pretty cool. Yeah, this is the fifth secret of the British Empire. Now, before we get to the top three secrets of the British Empire, I wanted to talk about this secret of the British Empire. If you enter his house, go down this so-called secret trapdoor, and find his food reserves, but actually I wanted to talk about this. A secret underground meeting room. Now, back when it was constructed, I was actually there while Bone was building it. Not much else to say about this place. It's just pretty unknown, I think. Yeah, it's just a normal meeting room. Here we are at one of the three biggest British Empire secrets. This is the British Empire's Clearwater Tower. Here they sell saturation steel for 1 diamond. You get 4 whole stacks. Arasaka employees are prohibited from buying, but the thing about these saturation stews is that yes, you may be able to buy more. Are they custom limited edition stews like Arasaka? No, they are not. Anyways, here you have a basic reception. In the lobby area, I will not have myself a complimentary spider eye. Here you can see that this tower holds the British Empire's uh, companies, like the British Canal Company and the British Fruit and Steamship Company. Go upstairs. This is the British Canal Company, which has that as their banner. Here you can see a map, presumably of a canal that they built. Then on the second floor should be the British Fruit and Steamship Company. And this is one of their colonies with a bunch of farms. So I presume that's where they get their fruits, and also steamship right there. And this is their banner. I don't know if they've done any business on this server though. And that's about it. I believe there is actually more maps. Okay, no, I made a mistake. But there's one last thing I do want to show off, and it is down here. An old map of Clearwater. Safari Island hasn't been cleared away yet. You can see what it looked like back then. That's nice to see. But yeah. British Empire's Clearwater Tower. The top 3 biggest British Empire secret. Bit overshadowed by the towers next to it, but it has its own style.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
As the sun slowly sets, I find myself on this farming colony of the British Empire. While one of many, this farming colony has something truly special. Over the months, this server has changed a lot, and one of the things that has changed is the spawn casino. Now a great gambling palace. It's not possible to see what it once looked like before, but this site truly. Well, take a look inside the blossoming spring gambling hall. Now, over the months, many replicas of the original Spawn Casino have been built, but I believe this is the most faithful, as the original bone slot layout, and even the signs have been copied over. Original winners are listed on the wall here. Many old names can be recognized. Down here, you can find that the slot machine is the triple row of slots. Any full row would count. But this machine did face issues of desyncing and wouldn't give out the right amount of prizes, which is why it was swapped out. Now, I'm not too sure if this design does work, but if you're able to find where this is, try it out for yourself. See if it can actually function. Here we even have a callback to BlackRock Inc. Here we have stripper poles, which isn't exactly very family friendly. Over here we had a FNAF corner. We had a FNAF plushie gacha machine. The book doesn't say anything, but I actually wrote a book outlining the rules of poker for the original casino because they would play blackjack and poker on this original table. There's a little employee back room over here, and there's a back room for extra space if needed. Entering this build is like traveling back in the past in a way. It won't ever truly be the same. The FNAF statues aren't there. I don't believe the slot machine really works. Back rooms, I think only really was empty for maybe a week. I think there was actually a fish tank in here. And most of all, it's missing oh so many people who would come and gamble and have fun together. The original, the Blossoming Springs gambling palace that's at spawn right now never quite had the same vibe to it, I think, as the original Spawn Casino. But things change, and you can't ever truly return to the past.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is... Please note, the new number is...
I did initially plan to share 10 secrets of the British Empire when I started, but while working on the video, I kind of realized that maybe some secrets don't have to be shared. I withheld many things that I could have shared or about what I know about the British Empire, but either they're things you can come discover on your own, or they're things maybe it's best that players don't know about. And that's okay. You see, in the last few days that Bone2527 would play on the server, he built this. This was going to be a museum that would showcase history of the server. But as you can see, it's left incomplete. Secrets are special things. They can really reveal a lot about yourself, but they shouldn't be shared. And it's usually something very core to your part of your identity. Do something, and I guess the final takeaway is keep your secrets. But more importantly, make new secrets, I suppose. Either for other players to discover, or maybe for you to discover something about yourself. This has been the top 10 British Empire secrets. Thanks for watching. And remember to please like, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment down below to what I should make a video about next. See ya!